buy that game from Steam and install it and use a script from GitHub to extract the actual arcade ROM so that you can run it in whatever emulator you want. So that's what I did a while ago, running it here in some relatively recent version of MAME. Probably not exactly the latest because they tend to update them pretty frequently these days. And I don't think Miss Pac-Man's exactly on the cutting edge of MAME development, but I should probably, you know, keep it up to date every once in a while. MAME, I mean. Ah, yeah. Big munchin'. Uh-oh. Get that cherry. Oh, I have my ghosts all grouped up. I didn't think I was really going to be playing Miss Pac-Man since I kind of been getting into regular Pac-Man, but I just, for whatever reason, had the urge to do some Miss Pac-Man this time. I got kind of lucky there. Dang it, ghosts. Nope. Ooh. Like, I have to get over my fears with Miss Pac-Man. Miss Pac-Man scares me. Not Miss Pac-Man herself, I mean just the game. Cause it's hard. And you always feel like you know exactly how far you've gotten because, well, or more or less how far you've gotten because the levels change, and so you're like, oh, I'm on blue stage 1, and I still have 2 more blue stages to go, and I like the blue stage. That's basically my problem, I guess. The blue stage is scary. This stage isn't particularly scary. The red stage is probably scary, but I don't really last long enough to know. If I make it to the red stage, it's a big win as far as I'm concerned. The red dots on the red stage are so cool. It's just the blue stage I dread because it's still kind of nowheresville for me, you know? It's like if you only make it to some blue stage, you haven't done great. And it's got these super long tunnel sections where you can get trapped in and just mowed down, like right up here. Get that orange, I don't care. Oh, dang. Didn't really want to eat that power pellet just then. But red forced me into it. I should really, like, memorize the ghost names at some point. I'm so bad with names, though, of any kind. Uh-oh. Okay, we did it. Yeesh. Ooh. Uh-oh. I tricked you, ghost. I got all the hard bit done. Uh-oh. Going back through the hard part. Why? Jeez. No, I missed the button, the D-pad. I hit it wrong. I died. Well, that's not good. Man, I ate all the dots except for the ones right around the power pellets. I was doing good. It's too bad I went and croaked. I should try to round up the ghosts a bit, I guess, but that's gonna get me killed, probably. This isn't working. Oh boy. Okay, that went pretty well. Oh, they were just coming for me. Oh, oh. And he's on me. Take that. The hand's getting all sweaty. This game's terrifying. I'm still stuck in the blue maze. Ugh. No. Oh my gosh, I doubled back in the toss. See, I can't handle the blue stages. I'm just dying stupidly. The blue stage. The red stage I die because I don't know it very well, I suppose. But the blue stage, I just freak out. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, and that part is dangerous. Ah, man. Kind of blowing it here. Should have been a little more ruthless, trying to just get dots. I got a little overconfident for some reason. I don't know how I get overconfident. I mean, I'm just constantly feeling like I'm not good at this game, but somehow I forgot. I forgot I wasn't good at the blue stage. Oh. Did I actually make it to the red stage with a mere 33k? Wow, I did. Uh-oh. That was lucky. I didn't even need to get caught there. I didn't get the pair. Dang it. Alright, try one. Now, am I gonna do better or worse? I feel like I'd probably do worse because, like, I had all that time to sort of let my subconscious relax and think about Miss Pac-Man. Since I played it last, and now I'm gonna be, like, overthinking it and not just reacting. Although I was doing stupid reactions last time, so maybe I can't do a whole lot worse than that. I did get to the red maze, which for me is, you know, it's okay. It's not bad. Oh no. Okay, yeah, I did worse. Let's try again. I skipped the names. I didn't mean to. So anyway, Sue is the orange one replacing Clyde? Pac-Man? I don't know why Clyde didn't come along. Maybe he was busy. Maybe he joined a union and went on strike. Like, why do I gotta keep chasing pack people, namco? I just want to live my life in Ghost. The ghosts don't live in Pac-Land, right? Where are the ghosts from? Do they have their own land? Because I thought they were always, like, disguising themselves to get into Pac-Land in, like, the TV series or something. I mean, maybe they're just from the land of the undead. That would sort of make the most sense. Alright, forget it. I ain't going for that sucker bait 200-point cherry. Getting out. I guess they're probably just from the realm of the dead. So how do they cross that barrier? How do they get into Pac-Land? Is it like the Day of the Dead and barrier between worlds is weakened? Speaking of weakening, yeah. Oh man. Okay, I'll get forward from here though. Now I'm going for it. Yo. Oh my gosh. I can't even get past the orange stages now. Okay, we're gonna try this one more time. And then I'm gonna go to bed and cry. So it did go downhill, straight downhill. I got to a red stage on my first try, and now I can't even get past the orange stages without croaking. Croaking like a bullfrog. Making any sense? No. I was looking at the PS1 version of Miss Pac-Man in Namco Museum 3, which plays pretty well. Well, actually, it kind of does and it kind of doesn't. Like, the graphics are very chunky, which I don't necessarily mind. But you can rotate the screen, and if you rotate the screen, then suddenly they're pretty much arcade perfect graphically, and the movement is smooth. But if you leave it at the unrotated screen, like if you don't turn your monitor on its side, ugh, the graphics are, pixelated more, and the movement is jerky. Like, it's not smooth looking animation as Miss Pac-Man and the ghosts travel around the maze. It's really weird. I mean, it probably controls like it should, but the visual jerkiness is distracting. So that was kind of too bad, because it's got these kind of cool cartoon panels filling in the sidebars of the screen that are nice and colorful and good illustrations of Miss Pac-Man and the ghosts. So I like those. I was thinking maybe I could somehow, like, does MAME let you put okay, one more try. Does MAME let you put a border behind the art or something, like on the sides of the arcade display? Where you're actually playing the game. Like, I'm cutting those off in this recording, so you don't see the sidebars on my 16:9 screen or anything. But if I could fill those in with the Namco Museum 3 Miss Pac-Man sidebar art, that kind of cool. So if you do go into the rotated screen mode in Namco Museum 3 with Miss Pac-Man, it plays pretty much like the arcade version, which is cool. Especially considering, you could have been doing that way back on the PS1, but if you were willing to rotate your TV. But it doesn't play quite as good as this does, here in MAME, so I don't really have a real good excuse for not just playing the MAME version. I even looked at, I have Miss Pac-Man Maze Madness for Dreamcast, and that's got a version of the PS1 version of Miss Pac-Man on it. The Dreamcast game had the PS1 port in it, basically. And it plays probably just about as well. But it is, you don't have any options in it. You can't adjust like the dip switch type settings like you can in the PS1 port, or in MAME for that matter. And you can't rotate the screen, so you're stuck in the chunky motion mode. And the colors aren't as bright, which is weird. Like, you're telling me the Dreamcast couldn't do colors as bright as the PS1? I don't believe that. Maybe it's, you know, because I ripped these and I'm running these in emulators, and maybe it's the difference between DuckStation, the PS1 emulator, and Flycast, the Dreamcast emulator, maybe. Well, oh, and the other thing with the Dreamcast version of Miss Pac-Man in Miss Pac-Man Maze Madness is that it's slightly smaller on screen, which is interesting because you can actually see there's an outer border at the top and bottom of the sidebar art that I was talking about the PS1 version having. The left and right sidebars have these cool cartoon illustrations in them. And there was actually more to those than you can see in the PS1 version. There's a it's sort of the classic arcade cabinet style double border, which was like, what is it, like yellow and orange or something, kind of stripes. And so it turns out that in the PS1 version, the top stripe and the bottom stripe on the border art is cut off. Got lucky there. So you can see it all in the Dreamcast version, but that, I didn't need to do that, I don't think. Or at least I got to the blue maze before I croaked stupidly. So yeah, you can actually see all of the border art. It's just, you know, it's just border art, and it's just a stripe that you couldn't see before, but it's kind of cool. Dang it, they're on me good. Oh man. Yeah, this is why Miss Pac-Man terrifies me. So, like in Pac-Man, you're always in the same maze, so, like, of course, a real Pac-Man player would know exactly what stage they're on and what that means in terms of how the ghosts are gonna move and everything, but I don't. I kind of lose track, sort of. So you know, because you're always in the same stage, so you don't really feel like, you know, oh no, I've got 3 more stages of this maze to go, because it's always the same stage, so you don't worry about that. At least that's how my brain handles it. So, I didn't even get to pretzel. So yeah, I don't know, it's all kind of psychology. This Pac-Man freaks me out. I'm still... I really can't handle the blue maze. It's interesting if you think about it. Whoa, it's really fast now. Like, why didn't Namco just make another Pac-Man game that played... What was that? Okay, well, one more try. We'll see how much worse my brain meltdown becomes. Like, what was I thinking there? The apple was a power pellet, and if I got the apple, then I would be okay with the ghost, but then I didn't even get the apple. Like, brain just completely lost it. I read that, I think it was on Wikipedia, that part of the goal of Miss Pac-Man, the design of Miss Pac-Man, was to make a harder game. I guess because, you know, Pac-Man... people, you know, played Pac-Man so much, it was so popular, and people got really good at it, and then, you know, they started memorizing stages or just being super good at manipulating the ghost AI or whatever, and so suddenly there were some people who could play Pac-Man for, you know, hours on a single coin, and that would not be so great for arcade owners. So the hackers at GCC, I guess it was, wanted to make a... I think it was them who must have wanted to make a harder version that they could sell to arcade owners, you know, as a hack. You know, put this in your cabinet, it's got more mazes, but don't worry, it's also going to be harder, so you'll make more money. Or you won't have, you know, players camping on the thing for hours on one quarter. So yeah, I mean, it's subtle too. It's pretty devious how the difficulty is in there, but it's just, well, I guess the main thing is that there's that slight occasional randomization of the ghost movement. So you can't just memorize pattern that'll get you through every time, because the ghosts don't move the same every time. They sometimes turn a different way. So that makes it tougher, but also I think that, like, the friggin' blue maze, that's just a killer, to me anyway. That alone, just can't handle the blue maze, man. I probably, yeah, like I was saying, I probably can't handle the red maze, but I don't know, because I don't even get to play the red maze much, because the blue maze just murders me. Gotta love that turbo button in MAME. Although well, I guess there isn't a skip button, like, you couldn't hit, like, the start button to skip the cinematic or anything. Ah, the orange. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, I knew it. I shouldn't have. Actually, maybe I was already stuck, though, because there's that Sue coming along below. No, because I could have gone straight for the power pellet, but no, I got greedy. See, I gotta be more ruthless here and just get the dots. See, now here I'm thinking I didn't want to go straight for the power pellet because I wanted to try to get some more dots, but they're too on me. Yeah, that was good, because I got them chasing me pretty close, so they couldn't actually surround me. I guess that's kind of one of the basic things that good players actually go for when they're working the AI, is to get the AI all packed together and following them, and then they don't have to worry about too much. I mean, they're trying to eat all of the ghosts in one power pellet, of course, to get a perfect score, so that's something to worry about, but they don't actually have to worry about imminent death, per se, if all the ghosts are in a bunch following them. See, like here, that's pretty good. Oh, that was wrong, but maybe it'll get me up here. No. Oh, sheesh. Oh, whack. Just pasted my headset. Well, I get through one more blue maze. Oh! The reverse. Oh my gosh, look how fast the pink ghost just went. Oh! They just did, am I imagining things, or did they just hit warp speed there coming out of the tunnel? Okay. Look at how fast the pink ghost is going. Gonna get you, pink ghost. You can hit whatever turbo warp speed you want. Okay, got a little greedy. That was 1,000 points for an apple? Nice. Apple's worth 1,000? Oh no, I screwed up. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, well, I got back. So this is how I usually do in these types of games. I do okay in the first play. Then I just nosedive because I get, I don't know. Well, like I said earlier, I stop paying close attention to what's going on screen because I already saw it on the first play, so I'm not reacting intelligently and quickly, and I'm just doing idiot stuff like that. Like I just hit the D-pad weird. Wait, the pair's already here? Oh, it's going around one more time. No. $2,000 points. Oh, that's only 2,000. I think I was thinking there was... Is it another thing that comes next and you get 10,000 or something? I don't think I'm gonna make it to whatever comes next. Oh, is it a banana? It might be a banana. Oh, that was a mistake. So... Look how fast the red ghost is going. Yeah, it's a banana. Now, can I get away with going down here? Oh, I did. Oh, it's 5,000. Oof. I just gotta eat enough dots to get another banana. And then I'll have an okay score. Oh, I hesitated. Ugh. Oh, man. Dumb. Well, 49K. Alright, well, I got some bananas. Bananas. I used to eat a lot of bananas at one point as a kid, and then I like when you get a nice, firm, deliciously perky pert banana, it's just great, but too many times, especially if you're a kid and you don't really have any control over the fruit selection or whatever, or how long it's been sitting around, you just get just a gross brown stick of mush. Yeah, I got tired of that, so I had to get my mom to get me some other kind of fruit. Because when bananas go bad, it's just horrible. So anyway, I hope Miss Pac-Man got some good bananas there. 5,000 points, they gotta be okay bananas. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm still terrified of the blue maze. I should be terrified of the red maze, but I'm just happy whenever I get to the red maze. Ooh, well, I've got another classic game, which I think is arriving tomorrow in the mail, and hopefully will be in good working order, and then I'll get to make a video of that. That should be exciting. I guess, well, yeah, it came out after Miss Pac-Man. By at least 3 years. Oh yeah, 80, 81. Year 3 or 4 years, depending on if you're counting Japan. But probably at this point, you would say has eclipsed Pac-Man in terms of sort of pop culture recognition, I suppose. I suppose it's arguable, but probably has. So anyway, we'll see. Hopefully that cartridge will read okay in my card reader. Anyway, that's for next time. Thanks for watching this one. See you later.